Something came in the mail today. Alex is at work for the night, so we're gonna postpone the sway bar install. I'm gonna wait. That's kind of a two-man job. It's probably not, but I need my emotional support, Alex. So I'm not ready to do that tonight, but this is gonna be nice. Let me find a... Yay! He packaged the shit out of this thing. So this is an OEM Plus steering wheel from a company called Guardian Designs. Yeah, that's nice. It's a flat bottom, it's got much thicker grips, but it retains all of the stock controls for the radio and cruise control, and it uses the same plum-colored stitching as all of the stock upholstery. It's gonna look really good in there, and it should really, this is gonna be good. We're in the middle of getting ready for this weekend. We've got a rally Saturday and an autocross Sunday, and I just finished changing the oil and doing all the boring stuff, but we gotta put all that on pause and get this thrown in. Let's have at it. Since we're playing with the airbag, I'm gonna unhook the battery just to make sure the funny thing doesn't happen. All right, it's my understanding that we need a tiny poker to pop the airbag off.
For this project, I'm following along with an install video put out by Flyin Miata. So if you're doing this yourself, I seriously recommend it. I'll leave a link in the description. Go check it out.
So we've got them side by side here. Stock one kind of looks like a school bus wheel. It's just obnoxiously skinny and large for the car. This one is like ½ an inch narrower. It's got much thicker grips. All we gotta do is just get all of the plastics and buttons off of here and over to there. Doing that without breaking any of the clips is gonna be the hardest part, I think. We're gonna use our gentle hands. Potato, do you have gentle hands? No, I'll handle this one.
And there we go. 3 bottom trim tabs, 2 upper trim tabs.
So we got everything off the old wheel. Just gotta transfer it all over to the new one. You can see how much, can you see how much smaller it is? Does that carry over on camera? You can see it from this angle because you can see the whole lip of the new one on the inside. Just gotta get everything transferred over to the new wheel now. And I don't think we broke anything. New world record for the least amount of stuff broken. Yeah! 0. That's nice. Get it rigged up. So as I put it back onto the splines, I'm gonna try to line up this piece of tape that I put here earlier. Per chunk. So with that aligned, our wheel should be straight still. It's gonna be really annoying when we have to pull this wheel back off to rotate it just one spline.
Bean seal of approval.
Beans approves. All right, just gotta rig the airbag back up. Oh man, that feels good. That's nice. Got a little bit more room on the bottom for it both being smaller and being a flat bottom.
Broom, broom.
Get on the car! All right, last thing we're gonna look at tonight, Big Dumb Granny Box. We overnighted parts from Japan.
We'll put it on my tab at Harry's.
Yes!
Been waiting on this lip for a while. It stays pretty out of stock and hard to get. It should be an unfinished polyurethane, and I'm not gonna run it like that, but I do want to check fitment real quick before we worry about paint matching it. Well, it looks like it made it in one piece. I'll just take a look and make sure it looks like it fits proper. See, we got screw holes that'll hold it in at the edges of the bumper, but I imagine there's a 3M or something that'll go there. I don't know. Let's see what we got. I just wanted to take a quick look at it. We're not too worried about it tonight. It does look like we're gonna have to play with fitment a little bit, but we are gonna be doing some paint matching and possibly some carbon fiber work. I'm not gonna just run it black polyurethane. This isn't a 98 Civic. You know, we don't just run eBay lips in the black plastic. We're gonna make it good. So we're gonna tuck it away. That's a project for another day. Neat. Check in with you in the morning when Alex gets home from work. It's gonna be sway bar time. He's a beefy boy. Yeah, we'll work on that install in the morning. Good night.
346 minutes later.
Alex is home, so now I have my extra hands to do the sway bars.
What do you do when I'm not here?
Wait for you to get back.
Let's get these sway bars done. Here we have a pair of Karcepts sway bars, front and rear. Motherfucker's thick.
Extra
We're gonna get started on that. We're gonna see if we can get these in pretty soon. It's getting late and it's bedtime. Little Alex is sleepy. He needs some big sleepy times. No, it shouldn't be a big deal. We're going to use an angle grinder to cut the stock ones out, so it'll be really fast and easy.
And the benefit of doing that is you can actually cut them to get them in too.
We just cut it right here, and we'll get it in and weld it back together.
Yeah, this fucking thing is strong.
We're not gonna sway at all. We're gonna control the out of that sway. Let's get it up, get the wheels off, and get this thing going. This nut here, and this nut here. And then just disconnecting the end link. That should be it.
There's a bean out here?
What?
There's a bean.
There's a bean out here. You wouldn't know because he hates you.
What's that bean?
What's that Uncle Bean?
Potato's over by me. Potato loves me. The natural hatred from beans gets negated by the love I get from potato. Because beans just makes me look like a bad human, while potato makes me look like a good human.
What did I find that's red? Is it blood? That looks blood.
Taste it.
It's better when someone precariously puts them on not very tight, even though they spin at like ungodly amounts of speeds. It's easier to get them off.
All right, we've got our sway bar removal tool. I'm like a surgeon.
Is that your scalpel?
This is my scalpel.
You know, a scalpel in the hands of a professional can do great things, but a scalpel in the hands of an idiot.
I sure wish this was a cutting wheel instead of a grinding wheel. It would be easier with a sawzall. What do you think?
Probably, yeah.
Look at that, a sawzall with a metal blade on it. How convenient. Woo! We're like halfway through it. So when you go to do this job yourself, this is a better scalpel than this one. Sawzall is always the answer. I don't know why I pretended like.
All around me are familiar faces.
Always grab the Sawzall. Life's too short to not use the Sawzall on your car. Potato, are you a handsome young man? What a majestic creature. If your ABS wire is in the way, you can just use the Sawzall to get it out of your way. Fuck, that has to be almost through it. That's how you properly remove a front sway bar on an ND. Pull it through from your side.
You know this doesn't just slide right out, right?
No, it won't come out. You want to cut your arm off too?
I don't want to cut it.
Just cut it off.
I'm not cutting it.
No, you're just
No.
do it.
Hand that to me.
Make your dreams come true. You
want me to cut your side?
Yeah, cut that thing.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
Tactical reload. And if we ever want to go back to stock, we can just weld these back together and it's good. Hey. It doesn't want to twist out of the other side.
Need some of that WD-40?
Any manner of oil that can be sprayed on it up in there. Maybe some Shine Armor Graphene Ceramic Spray.
Does it have to be sprayed?
It only comes in a convenient aerosol spray bottle for easy application. No, that's epoxy. That's the opposite of what we want.
Goo gone. That's spray adhesive.
It's stuck. I can't move it in any direction now. There we go. There we go. Got him.
You almost hit yourself in the face with that.
No, not even once. All right, let's get the new one in. Easy day.
No problem.
There you go. It's through.
That's through your bushing?
Yeah.
All right. Just gotta get it on my bushing and then get the bushing seated on its studs.
That is so tight. Give me your side.
My side is on. Your side's not playing nice? Let me see.
It's just a fitment issue.
Let's see what we got. Oh, needs a little tappy. I don't know what I was going for there. You got both of your bolts tight over there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, pull out.
All right, the bushings are in place. So we're gonna feed the new bar through and then get the ends bolted onto it.
This,
Hold on.
this is not okay. This needs to stop now. I am at 2.5. Just stop this.
2 3/8. 2 3/8. That's same to me. Just put the collars on.
You say you don't want it to jiggle back and forth, Gavin?
I would like for it not to. It's ideal for it not to.
You impacted that on?
Just a little boop.
Boot mine. Yeah.
All right, so now we can put the end links on. I think this one goes on. This is the driver's side. That's the one for this side. Where did all of the flatheads go? And how did I get grease on me? I haven't greased this.
I'm gonna ask you, do you think we should probably grease this, this guy?
I don't think those are supposed to be greased. I don't think those require grease.
A little bit of grease never hurt nobody.
It never did. It never hurt nobody except for that one time.
Oh my God. What in the fuck is that?
That's grease.
Right. Yeah, and that rotates freely. So that's rotated up to where it hits the control arm. So I'm gonna rotate it back down halfway between the control arm and the steering arm. Halfway between the control arm and the steering arm, put it on. And then we'll rotate it up and they should both hit the control arm at the same time.
What the dog doing?
What is it, Bane? What are you doing? He's a good boy.
Alright, rotate up.
Alright. That's where I hit control arm. Are you hitting control arm?
I am... Do it again. I'm a tooth off.
That's mine touching.
I'm touching also.
Alright, we nailed it. First try. Alright, so both of the sway bar end links and arms are connected to the bar itself. I think we're done on the front. We're gonna throw the wheels on and then we're gonna get started on the back. That's all for the back. Those are all the new links and such for the back. We're gonna go ahead and test the fitment on the race tires. So these are the tires we're gonna be running for autocross this weekend. These are a Falcon RT 615K Plus. These are a 235/40 on a 17 by 8.5 raised gram light. Should be pretty good beefy fitment for autocross. You can run 245. Some people run 255s, but we're gonna stick with a 235 because that's about the width that our Talent runs out at. We'll find out on our test drive if we set it too stiff or not. Karcepts recommended setting the front one to the middle and the rear full soft. And we did set the front right in the middle. So we'll get it out for a test drive on the race tires and see how it handles. I forgot how good the rays look on it.
Did you guys look at this?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
This last one should be a whole lot easier. How come the instructions are still in the package?
We don't need no f***ing instructions.
Are you sure about that?
So Karcepts told us to set the rear to full soft. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that set up. Is the exhaust in your way on your side?
100%, all the way.
That's good. Just to make sure we don't have any clearance issues with the race tires, because they are a little beefy. And I'm not running aggressive autocross camber because it is a daily. And I don't care to adjust camber for every race day. We're gonna go ahead and roll the fenders to make sure that the tire's clear. Some people are scared to roll their fenders and I'm not really sure why. I know some classes, like stock class, doesn't allow for rolling fenders. There's people that don't even race that are worried about rolling their fenders, like, oh, what sizes will fit without rubbing fenders? Like, just f***ing roll them. Life's too short to not just go ahead and roll your fenders. What does it mean? What are you doing? What do you think? A little bit of heat to make sure the paint don't crack, and it's fine.
This is a long way from how you used to do them. With the jack handle.
You know, we were
all your secrets
out. We were just talking about that. I think that's plenty. So we're good to bolt on the rear sway bar now. It's a lot easier than the front. It took longer to roll the fenders than it should to get the new rear sway bar in place. Stop that!
You were looking cold.
Put that away.
You look cold. I was trying
completely away.
Trying to keep you warm.
All right, mine's tight. Ow. It's been a long day.
Baby shark.
It's been a very long day.
I'm feeling fucking zooted.
All right. Go up until yours touches the control arm and...
Touching the control arm.
Mine's touching the control arm.
Cool.
Did we nail it first try?
We did.
Hell yeah. All right. Rear sway bar's on. We're gonna throw the rays on the back here and then we're gonna go for a test drive, see if we see any rubbing with the new fender roll. And we should notice an immediate difference in body roll as well. See how it goes. See what we got.
I gotta fucking press myself into the fucking floorboard just to hold on. Oh, damn. I had to force myself into the seat to stay in your seat.
It's pretty flat.
12 sleepless hours later.
I think repair complete.
Maybe. We might be good. So we had to pull the end links back off and adjust them to the proper length and put them on the right direction because of upon reading the instructions.
Look who came crawling back.
Apparently they do go in opposite of the way that the stock end links do. So after pulling them off and adjusting them to the right length and putting them in the right direction and reading the manual as if we give a shit, seems pretty tight. It's crazy how much like a good suspension and sway bar setup gives a lot more grip. Woo-wee. It's nice.
Burnout competitions next week, but that's cool.
Cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and
I think we're just about ready to go. We're gonna do some last checks and it's gonna be time to go actually win a rally this time. So we made it to the autocross. The name of the game today is Beat the Hellcat.
I mean, if you're not hitting cones, you're not trying hard enough, are you?